Hey traders, how's it going? Hopefully you guys having a great day today. Today was actually quite a wonderful day in these markets. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of volatility. CPI numbers came out. The core CPI actually came out a little bit hotter than expected. The the month over month CPI was actually right in line. It was 8.3. They were expecting 8.1. So they went ahead and released it right in the middle. People were thinking 8.5 would be a bearish sign. 8.1 would be good. If we would have got like a 7.8 or something, 7.9, even though it's still high, probably would have saw one major rally in the market. Uh, did not occur. So when something like that happens, that leaves us with our ranges to work with and then our mechanical procedures that we follow. Okay, if you guys have been following along with these videos, you'll know that our current range we're working with was that 405.17 to 396.79. If you saw that previous video we discussed, we will be down towards 386.21 sooner rather than later. Hence today's sell-off. So for now, what we have is the market trying to hold yesterday's low, which is 394.82. We'll see how that market ends up closing this last hour of the day. But for now, wanted to do a recap of today's analysis and the market action. Let's take a look. All right. So here goes this morning's analysis. Remember, this is supposed to at 7:33 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time today. We're a little bit late today, but here's what the pre-market chart looked like. This was after that CPI release, was that big old drop. Then from there, we went ahead and rallied higher. Now let's go ahead and take a look. It says, good morning, traders. Today we have a big day that all the talking heads have been spoon-feeding the masses of peak inflation coming. The reality is that we are nowhere near peak inflation until oil gets well, or it's supposed to be gets well above $150, or the Fed gets serious about stopping inflation and gives this shock treatment to the markets. They are playing a game of chicken with the markets and hoping that the markets do the job for them. This is a recipe for disaster. No matter which side wins, the only losers here will be the population, who have no idea what's going on. Without fundamentals changing to these concepts, then as we have discussed, that inflation will continue to run its course until wrangled. So for today, SPY range today is quite simple. All the numbers have been narrowed down in the overnight. Last night we actually came on late and posted that the market would get a push up higher, which it did. It was a great overnight session. Excuse me. Wouldn't be a video complete without a yawn, right? So last night we went and posted. We were going to go ahead and try to go long in the post-market session last night. Caught a nice little trade there. And today we actually got a nice gap up. The CPI ended up pulling us down. So what happened after that? The SPY range today was 40146, just a single number. This is when a range gets compacted to a single number. You're usually going to get an explosive move of some sorts. All right, so today was actually down to the downside. So SPY range is 40146, and that is a condensed number, is where pressure will stay on the markets as long as below it. SPY bulls today's sole mission is to get above that number and stay above. SPY bulls closing every third 15-minute candle above 40146 is their goal. SPY bulls closing a 60-minute candle above 40641 opens the door for a vacuum higher. That part there did not occur. The first part did though, so we'll go ahead and review both. And then also for the SPY bears today, SPY bears like what they heard from the CPI and will try to use that as an excuse to continue to drive price lower. SPY bears closing a 10-minute candle below 396.79 opens the door for lower prices, and SPY bears will get a 60-minute close below 394.82, which we have now gotten, which puts them right back to where they were on yesterday's plan for lower prices, which means that pocket from yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video, which that puts us through 390.16 and opens the door for a fail of 386.21. All right, let's go ahead and review the chart, guys. There we go. Let's get rid of that. on our coupon. Okay, so 15-minute chart. Here we go. CPI was down. We actually opened up, down, up and down right here. Wick lower. We looked like we were going to fail. Did not. This is per the norm, right? This is what happens, and then the later move is actually the real move. Okay, so early on in the open, all the shorts started to cover. And what did we get? First, every third 15-minute close is what we were looking for, remember? So 1, 2, 3. We're not able to close that 15-minute candle above 401.46. That was our very first clue of the day. We went ahead and discussed that with the members and told them, okay, first 15-minute close is no good. SPY bulls do not have the field yet. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Third 15-minute candle. Again, pay attention. This is posted at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, third 15-minute candle right here. Again, closes below. Closing price was 401.45. Notice the price here, 401.46 by 1 penny. Okay, now so remember yesterday's video we discussed the immediate reversion. Okay, go back and watch that video so you can know what we're talking about there. And what did we have here? 1, 2, 3. 15-minute closes above. Second immediate reversion closes lower. Okay, closing price here was 401.39. Again, bulls were not able to stay above this 401.46. Very, very key signs here in this, what looks to be choppy action. This stuff is never, ever choppy, okay? There's lots of signals, lots of clues that the market gives us each and every single day, especially during this type of action. Okay, that immediate reversion, close below, that's like hitting the nail on the coffin that we're going lower. Right here, one of the members had asked that question, well, why don't you short here? You still have to wait for a setup to go ahead and try and short. Don't just short of time analysis. The way we trade is time analysis as well as price analysis, indicators. We have multiple avenues of our process that we do that leads us to be dead on accurate each and every day, as you guys see in these videos. So as soon as that occurred, we knew we were going lower, and we just did not know how low. So not until you get to the next phase, which in this case was 396.79. And right here, you got that 10-minute close. Opens you up for a break of 394.82. Then you start to look for that 60-minute close, which this one right here is the one we were looking for. Actually did not occur. And now that's where we are now, testing and fighting this 384.82 on this 60-minute close. So we'll see what that ends up happening. We have about 23 minutes or so before that occurs. So we'll see. If that closes below, likely we'll get a flush out at the end of the day. That'll end up looking something like this, right? Next candle after that 30-minute closes below. Next candle, something like that. Won't quite touch that 390.16, just due to the timing factor of it in the end of the day. No, that's only if that 60-minute close closes below. We shall see. Other than that, that was the analysis for the day. Actually, very nice short here. If you caught that, there was actually a very, very good short opportunity here on our indicator. Okay, we were actually out of the office there. Very unfortunate when that one happened. Lots of our members saw it. I'm pretty sure one of them caught it, if I remember right. Have to ask them, but we'll go ahead and put that trade up in the next video, the Apex video. Actually went ahead and had a max loss in the Apex video today. Quite unfortunate. We've been doing good in that account. So for those of you who are either relatively new to trading, have a hard time trading, don't know when to stop, typically for us, our rule set is a 3 times your green trade. So for now, our green trade in this Apex account is roughly about $1,500 to $1,700 per every green trade. So 3 of those should be your max loss of the day. If you make $50 per trade, if you're just starting out, you got a small account, you lose $150, you should go ahead and close it up for the day, which is what we did today. So we had a max loss on the Apex account. No harm done, just part of the process. Made a few errors on the human side of it. It was quite unfortunate for that, but we'll go ahead and close it up there for the day and be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully you guys had a great day, and see you in tomorrow's video. Later, guys.